Hi, everybody. Welcome to your resource meeting with NAWBO Inland Empire. I am your chapter president, Amy, and I'm here with our treasurer, Jennine. And we're going to talk really briefly about what's going on with BOI. Who do you need to talk to figure out what to do next? And then we're going to talk about our event in March. So, Jennine, tell us a little bit about you. I know you're our treasurer, but tell us about your business, what it is you do.
Hi, Amy. Good morning, and thank you for having me on your live presentation this morning. Who am I? My name is Jennine Morel, and currently holding the role of treasurer with the NAWBO Inland Empire chapter. Who else I am? I'm an accountant in the Inland Empire area. My business is Advanced Bookkeeping Concepts, and I am all things accounting, bookkeeping, and business consulting, all kinds of stuff. Anything that has to do really honestly with your business. But that's just a little brief synopsis of the ways that I help clients.
That is wonderful. I'm going to quickly show, hopefully, I spelled your name right. There we go.
That's
Uh, huh?
yes, that's correct.
Woo! Okay, I got something good on the fly. All right. So we were talking about BOI. This has been coming back and forth. I received an email from my accountant saying, she's advising her clients to not worry about it. If you're U.S. based, don't worry about it. And just focus on, if you're a foreign based entity, then yes, but she's telling the rest of us not to worry about it. I did mine in December, so I don't care. But everybody else does. We're back and forth, back and forth. And while you and I were talking about it, you brought up a really good point. And who do you think that people need to go to really talk about if the BOI is still relevant for them?
First place to go. Okay. So, do I have permission to share my screen so I can show you a couple of things?
You should be able to share your screen. Go for it.
Why is it not? Okay. Maybe, all right. I'm not logged into. Let me try this again. Um, Well, here's the first place to go for everybody who is, they are not sure which way to land on this. So, my first suggestion is to go to the actual FinCEN website. Okay, so FinCEN stands for Financial Crimes Enforcement Network. Are you able to see my screen?
Yep, got you, Sharon.
Okay, cool. So this is the first place to go because this is where you're going to find a lot of information. As of right now, now you see this was updated February 19th, not too long ago, the deadline of March 21st. Now, I was also informed through a couple of other articles, and I'm going to try to open up that article for you. That it's the March 21st deadline is now null and void, meaning it's not going to be enforced. There won't be a $529 a day penalty for not filing. Um, and then again, who to talk to? Now, certainly people in the financial industries, accountants, CPAs are good people to talk to. We normally are staying informed about things like this because it does affect our business, the clients that we assist. But honestly, some of the other places that you can get good information would be websites for attorneys and human resources law, business law, general law, tax law. So those websites are probably going to have some more, an additional up to date, accurate, recent information. I'm going to try to find this article that was shared with me, and I'll share that.
Yeah, I don't think we need to share the article. I think
Oh,
we're
okay.
okay. We
Well,
got we went to the main
that's
quest.
the knowledge, that's the information. I myself, as an accountant, I'm staying up to date on it because, of course, I have clients that are asking me, "Do I need to
Yeah.
file? Do I file? Do I not file?" So, um, if this is something that's keeping you up at night, file. Just do it. It takes no time at all. It's very short. If you have one entity, now if you have multiple entities, and this is going to create, an incredible amount of stress for you, I do advise that you find someone who specializes in filing this. An accountant can help you do this because they normally help clients with business formation. Sometimes they act as a registered agent, so they'd have all that state filing information pretty close to their fingertips. So, um, if you can't sleep at night, go ahead and file. It's not going to hurt, honestly. And if you're not trying to, be shady and trying to have multiple shell companies, then this shouldn't be a problem for you. Honestly, that's legitimately the real reason why this is even happening, is because
Yeah.
there are people who create shell companies and they're trying to hide what they're doing. So again, the organization that's trying to um, expose shady behavior is the financial crimes. And then the other reason why I know about this is because I'm also a licensed insurance agent. And so I do get information on FinCEN as well from that perspective. So again, you build a
Right.
better mousetrap, along comes a smarter mouse. And so that's part of the reason. Glad you find that funny, but that's really the reason why FinCEN started this, is because you've all seen the shell game where you put the little ball underneath the cup and they're moving things around. Well, that's what people who create shell companies do. They're trying to hide funds, they're trying to do tax evasion, tax avoidance, they're trying to create situations where whatever governmental agency can't find out what's really going on. And so there are people who have, very unbecoming ideas of how they want to run their businesses. So the whole idea is just to cut down on bad behavior.
Yeah. Which is that, I mean, I do websites and it's the same thing. You build a better security system and someone breaks it. Like it just happens. You got to figure it out again. It's part of being in business, which is why we need our professionals in our back corner to help us out.
That's right. And so yeah, exactly. And so, we're as whatever professionals that you do hire, we're supposed to be part of your team. So your accountant, your attorney, your marketing professional, we're all about what you call your financial, or rather your advisory team. So your advisory team is made up of a couple of different people,
Yeah.
and so you want to make sure that those professionals are staying on top of the news and what's going on in the world, and will hopefully keep you out of hot water.
Hopefully. Hopefully.
Hopefully. That's my goal. That's my wish, is
Yep.
just to keep folks out of hot water. So
Yep, exactly. There's too many areas to go on that one. So thank you. I appreciate you having that conversation with us and giving out that mini resource tip. If you guys have more questions, more in-depth detail about accounting and bookkeeping and anything else, I recommend reaching out to Advanced Booking Concepts. Talk to Jennine and she can help you out. All right. So let's talk some fun. Unfortunately, today was supposed to be our big event, and we are up for rain. And as a matter of fact, the rain is supposed to start here in the next couple hours. It's cold. I would not want to be outside in this weather. It's just gross. So we postponed, and I made that decision Monday morning, 6 a.m. I saw the forecast. I'm like, I want people to be comfortable, enjoy our event, and it wasn't going to be possible even if we put up a tent because it's just too cold and too gross. So we were able to push our date back to March 26th. So if you're interested, check out our Eventbrite link here and that QR code. And here's what's going to be happening at this event. It's really about us celebrating our community of business owners. We are going to be giving out 2 awards. We're going to give out an award for Community Business Owner of the Year. And this is a person who's not a member of NAWBO, but we've done work with them in the past and they demonstrate that they truly hold the values of NAWBO, even though they're not members. So we're going to honor one of those members. You'll see the nominees coming out this week. Hopefully that I can get the marketing out this week. And the other one is our NAWBO Inland Empire Business Owner of the Year, who that person will also be sent on to NAWBO California to be recognized as the State Business Owner of the Year. So we've got 2 big awards. We're going to be honoring them March 26th that evening. Our agenda is simple. We're all about proactive networking. I've got a fun game where we're going to see how many people we can make a connection with that is someone that we have synergy, who can actually help us, and we can work together to build our businesses and be support to each other. We're going to talk through that and what that looks like. We're going to have food. There's going to be drinks. Julie's Dream has offered a discount wine tasting. So if you do enjoy wine, you can get a discount on and taste flights. If you don't worry about it. It's really about the venue and relaxing, and we will offer non-alcoholic options as well because we respect those who don't want to drink. We don't need a drink to have a good time, so let's make sure everyone has an option to have a good time without the alcohol and all that. fun stuff. So if you have questions, reach out, check out our Eventbrite link, get registered. We do have a limit on how many people can attend this event, so buy your ticket soon. And those of you who are still with us and you are hanging out with us a little bit longer, here is your discount code to get the member pricing for our tickets. It is IE NAWBO 2025. Doesn't matter if it's all caps or if it's lowercase, it should accept it no matter what. But it is IE NAWBO 2025 for that member discount for anyone who made it this far in the video. Ha! Jennine, can you talk to me a little bit about what is it you like about being in NAWBO?
They
Besides
let
me.
me do whatever I want. No, I'm just kidding. Well, because I'm sitting on the board and I'm the only treasurer, and so my position is pretty secure since you guys seem to like what I do. You have to be very careful when you're giving me a microphone and a place to speak because I will use that opportunity to present my comedic humor anytime I have. And asking me a question like that really opens up the door. So I warned you. Um, what I like about NAWBO and the mission of NAWBO is the idea behind supporting women in business and really empowering women in business because we need to have a voice and we need to also be in communities of other like-minded individuals who are struggling and working things out and figuring this whole thing about being in business for yourself, whether you're a solopreneur or you now have able to hire on a team and you're growing and you're scaling. Regardless of what stage of business that you're in, you're always going to need support. And what I my reason for joining this organization is a place for sisterhood, and we're much more powerful together when we're supporting each other's goals and dreams, and no backbiting, no undermining and things like that, because we're all struggling in some way, right? So we want to celebrate the wins, but we also want to be there for one another when what, oh geez, I've been screaming into my pillow every night for the last 3 weeks because I can't get my marketing to work or something like that, or I've got employees that are acting crazy and I don't know what to do. Or I mean, my suppliers are, I don't understand how to get my suppliers to deliver my things on time, and I don't know how to manage this. And I mean, just no one goes into business knowing everything clearly unless you've really had a strong environment around you. And the idea of NAWBO is to create that environment, create that community, have people that'll lift you up when you need it, and
Mhm.
and celebrate you regardless of whatever stage of business that you're in. So
Yeah.
what I enjoy about NAWBO is coming together with other like-minded women that are strong in their own right, and but also understand how to be vulnerable and ask for help.
Yep. I 100% agree with that.
And that is about
With
as
that,
serious as you're going to get me to be, because then the comedians is going to come up and I'm going to be serious.
and I appreciate your dry humor. Not everybody gets our dry sense of humor. So, with that, I want to say thank you, Jennine, for being on our live this week. I appreciate you. You've done so much for us. Anyone who is interested, please check out Advanced Bookkeeping Concepts. If you have questions about your own accounting, bookkeeping, or want to talk to someone else about your needs, go ahead and reach out to Jennine. And with that, everybody, thank you so much for being here with us today. I hope to see you March 26th at our event. Have a great rest of your day and enjoy the weather where you are.
Yay.